Good afternoon to all listeners of BBC News. Today we find a sunny day with a temperature of 16 degrees. Today we regret the news that comes to us from Japan, which is about the earthquake and tsunami which destroyed the city of Tohoku. Just 2 days after this catastrophe, we are going to have a little interview with Baltasar Fernandez, one of the survivors of this nightmare. Hi Baltasar. Baltasar, good morning. How are you? I know it's not easy to speak nowadays, but I will try to make it easy as possible. So if you need to stop, just let me know, okay?
Justin, how are you? Yes, how do you say before? It's a very difficult moment, but well, we are doing the best to help the damaged people.
Oh, Balta, it's good to hear that you have the desire to help people who really need it, and that you are doing the right thing after having gone through this difficult time. Well, Balta, let's begin. The first question that we have that we prepared for you is where were you at the time of the disaster? Um, could you please tell us where were you?
Well, at the time tsunami happened, I was in my house, which is a building, which was already prepared for this situation. And the truth was not as affected as other people who were on the street or the tsunami finished their houses. Well, I have to thank God that He did not affect me so much. Now, what I want is to calm down myself and so that I can help people.
Another question is were you alone or you were with family or I don't know, some friend?
Well, I was with a friend, a roommate, and we heard that an earthquake was coming because that we stay where we were. Uh, since I said before, the building was prepared for this occasion.
And Balta, tell us, what did you see? Did you see how the streets were flooded? Did you see how everything fell apart? Tell us.
Well, we saw everything. We saw how everything fell down, how the waves advanced. I would have liked to help people who had no escape, but if I helped them, I would die. It was very dangerous. Now I am still shocking to it. It's a situation that I don't know wish my worst enemy. I think that with the passing of the day, I will be able to calm down a little, but the ugly moment will not be removed by anyone.
And what was your reaction when you saw the waves approaching the city? You started crying. What was your reaction?
Well, when the tsunami started, I started crying. I was very stressed by everything I was going through, but well, it's very funny because it's a natural disaster. You cannot do anything to control it, and that gave me helplessness. And my friend was just like me. We are still bad, depressed, and nowadays there are very few things that change our spirits after all we have experienced. It's very complicated, but well, 2 days ago we lived a horrible moment. But well, I want to help to the damaged people and the people who lose family, friends, or whatever. But I want to help.
And Balta, the last question is what were the consequences that you suffered? Could you please tell us some consequences? Or you just stay at home and you didn't lost anything?
Well, consequences are a lot, but the principal consequence is that a lot of people, for the moment, don't have houses our buildings, who before living there, well, I want you to request to the people of all the world that help these people because they need the help. It's very important. It's very important for they and for us. But well, we live a very horrible situation. We want to rebuild all Tohoku and the city.
Well, Walta, thanks for joining us on our program. Honestly, I really enjoy doing this interview since I really admire you a lot. So thank you very much for coming, and I hope that everything returns to normal.
To you for invite me to the radio and for make me special. I want you to all the people see uh, that we are living a very difficult moment, a very hard moment, and well, if you can help us, we we are going to be very grateful